What is up, guys? Fódlan here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time we got started with the blue lines and our Azure Gleam run. We're not officially in Azure Gleam quite yet, but we got it started, did our chapter 2, which was the same mission, but all the introductory and dialogue was different. But now things will be completely new, because I believe the chapter 3
prologue. Crisis in Fhirdiad.
The chapter 3 is where it like actually splits off.
Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Dimitri elects to keep an eye on events from afar and not involve himself in the disturbance. Soon, however, an urgent message arrives from Fhirdiad, capital of the Kingdom of Fargus.
Okay. Because I know with Golden Wildfire, we ran out for the Almiran
that
board.
Was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
So I guess everyone kind of just goes to their designated corner of the country.
Thanks to his shape-shifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
He just like me, for real, for real. Say it.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where did these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
Something wrong?
No, I simply wanted to check in after the unsettling events of the other day.
Well, it's not like
It is what it is.
Or anything, but it's gonna make my life a lot harder if my powers end up being evil.
Perhaps. And yet... How do I put this? Power is neutral. The good or evil of it comes from the one who wields it. For example, I possess extreme strength, and have always... And you...
Oh, shit.
Used your power to save us. Which means, for example, I possess extreme strength, and have always believed this gift was bestowed upon me so that I might protect others. And you used your power to save us, which means it cannot possibly be evil.
Didn't mean to fish for sympathy there, but, well, thanks.
My apologies if I overstepped.
I've been looking all over for you, Prince Dimitri. Her Grace the Archbishop is asking for you. She requests that you come to the audience chamber immediately. Duke Fhirdiad has arrived for a visit.
Oh.
Rodrigue is here? I'm on my way. Let us continue this discussion later.
Okay.
Hold on. What did you say?
I've
Yeah,
only
your
just
dad's
heard
here.
the news, so I'm a bit hazy on the finer points, but it seems my uncle has seized control of the capital and declared war on House Fhirdiad.
I don't remember who
All
your uncle
signs point
is.
to him wanting to stamp the line out entirely.
That's Felix's family, right? They're one of the kingdom's leading houses. What does the royal family gain from eliminating them?
I'd wager it has to do with House Fhirdiad supporting my claim to the throne.
The bigger question is why the Grand Duke chose to launch an offensive now of all times.
Whatever the reason, he must have decided to act before His Highness's coronation could take place.
My uncle claims House Fhirdiad is attempting to install me as their puppet. As such, he issued a written appeal to the Western Lords to help him rescue me from the Duke's foul clutches, as he puts it.
In what cruel world would our noble house take the reins of a boor like you?
Don't ask me, it's his pretext.
So what exactly is going on in the capital? You said it's been seized.
Oh dear. I do hope nobody there has been met with foul play.
He's in no position to engage such a move until I've been removed from the situation.
I say the regent should be dealt with. I haven't heard one good thing about his leadership.
I've no intention of becoming a pawn in this game. All the same, I must return to Fargus at once. Dedu, You will accompany me.
Wait. Okay, I'm trying to follow what they're talking about. So his uncle, who is apparently also the regent, is attacking Felix's house.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now, just wait for Rodrigue to weigh in.
Ash?
Sorry, it's just that Lenato used to be in the Grand Duke's service, so...
He is a man of compassion. It's not out of the question he'll be swayed to my uncle's side. Truth be told, we're not sure where anyone's allegiances lie at this point. So let's not hasten to conclusions, any of us. We must all keep level heads.
Okay.
I'm told you are sending the knights to help us, Lady Rhea. I do not wish to sound ungrateful, but are you sure you want to do that?
The Church of Seiros cannot overlook this grievance.
Regrettably, many of our knights were dispatched elsewhere several days ago on another matter. However, while we may lack numbers, we have put together a unit of considerable skill. It will be captained by someone near and dear to you, in fact. Someone well suited to a mission within the kingdom.
Catherine?
Someone near to... Ah, of course. That is encouraging.
Since its very inception, we have watched over the kingdom of Fargus as one would their own child. When its peace is threatened, the Church has no choice but to act.
I have not forgotten your outpouring of aid after my father's passing 4 years ago, and I swear to repay that kindness in full.
One other thing, a suggestion, if you will, from the Church.
Oh? We're not going to get to hear what that one other thing is.
So she wants all of us to go with you?
Yes. This time, the Knights of Seiros will be accompanying us, in addition to Professor Yuritsa.
Well, I certainly don't mind. But Annie and Ash, what about you?
You know I'm always behind you. But considering what it means for my uncle, I don't know. House Dominic's lands are surrounded by other houses that are likely to support Rufus's claim. If I join you, it could sour my family's relations with our neighbors.
I'll go. I mean, of course I don't want to get Lenato into any trouble, but I also know he'd want me to do what I think is right.
I'm sorry to place such a difficult decision on your shoulders, Ash. And what of you?
Yeah.
The more time I spend here at the Academy, the more I miss actual fighting. Besides, I want to use my powers to help. After all, the good or evil of a thing comes from the person wielding it. Am I right?
Indeed it does. You have my thanks.
There you go again, throwing yourself headlong into the first conflict you find. No wonder I have to keep stepping in to guide you.
It's fine.
Still, we basically have no choice, so run wild, I guess.
I'll inform you of the details soon. Please ensure you're prepared by then.
Temporarily parted ways with Annette. Okay, we'll be in Fhirdiad before we know it. Guess I should see what the others are up to. Speak with their classmates. Okay, so we still... Wait, storehouse? So we have this. All of our seals. Oh, but we don't have... Well, and unit information, support info. No, this isn't like where I can't equip things right now. I don't think. No. We're still trying to get that going. I am kind of curious. Do I get to grab these? I don't know. I don't know if I have to grab those every save file or because it's a new game plus, I already have them. Either way, we'll talk to Dimitri last. Didu. I loathe the Grand Duke. He tried to harm His Highness on countless occasions. Wait for him to finish. His Highness's first campaign was suppressing the rebellion in the West. That too was a plot of the Grand Duke. Only because of House Raldarius did His Highness emerge unscathed. Assassination attempts continued unceasingly in the palace afterwards as well. And given what happened with King Lambert and Dusker,
well,
His Highness must be aware of the man's ill intent. Mm-hmm.
If you say so.
Well,
Are you sure this is okay, Ash? Lord Lenato was once a servant of the Grand Duke, after all. Yes, when he learned of the circumstances, he told me to hold on to what I believed was just. Sure.
Let's see.
Lord Lenato is your adoptive father, right, Ash? He sounds like quite the man. Thanks, I hope to be just like him someday.
Let's give it a go.
Which is exactly why I'm going to do what I believe in, Ingrid, don't worry. Maybe you really are suited to be a knight, Ash. Okay. Ooh, hello.
Oh, that's right.
Now that I think about it, I heard something when we were leaving Garrick Mach. Evidently, Professor Rita set out for the Imperial capital along with the Black Eagles. Didn't they just say that he was coming with us and that... Okay. If I'm not mistaken, most of the Knights of Seiros had some sort of business which kept them from joining us on this mission. I'm certain it's not Academy related, but I wonder what Annie and the others are doing. Throwing us in here. Oh, Rodrigue, hello. Let's talk to these two first. Getting all the names and stuff situated. A confusing start.
Wait a second.
Hey, cheer up, Felix. Your dad's getting worried. I know how unpleasant it feels to have people make weird claims about your family. Don't act as if you have it all figured out. That sort of thing would never bother me. Doubt his denial.
Are you sure?
Really? Because I think most people would take issue with their family getting pinned with a crime they hadn't actually committed. No. Ridiculous as it might sound, that's what politics is all about these days. There'd be no end to the anger if you got frustrated at every slight to your family name. Still, you can hardly blame me if certain someone's indecision is getting on my nerves.
Not good.
Look, if you're that concerned about His Highness, you should just say something to him. Why would the job of cheering him up fall to me? Okay.
Yes? Nice day we're having.
Well, now, are you a student at the Officers Academy? I'm Rodrigue Achille Fraldarius. The very man at the center of the maelstrom we find ourselves in. You have my apologies for getting you involved in this recent discord. Hello. Support. Oh? Is he? He's an actual controllable unit in this? So they let you control Rodrigue, but Nader... No Nader, no Judith, but you can control Rodrigue. Okay. I'm working for the with the Blue Lions, at least for the time being. Then we are all well met. Military strength will be essential if we are to take the royal capital, so I would ask your aid in the matter if at all possible. All right, Dimitri. Try to cheer him up. Don't look so glum, Dimitri. Everyone fights with their family at some point in their life. You've a wit like a rapier. Perhaps I do well to pick up on a bit of that cheer. I had a missive sent to my uncle, but I wager I'll not receive a reply. Please continue with preparations so we can set out immediately if the fighting starts. All right, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. Oh, speak with Dimitri. I was looking at the map. I was like, where is that? Oh wait, Gilbert's over there. I didn't get to talk to him. He wasn't important enough to talk to apparently, but I see him in the background. As you have spoken with everyone, the consideration was appreciated. We shall depart the moment everything is ready. Please be sure to rest until then. Hold on.
Hello. This way.
I'm Gilbert, charged with commanding the Knights of Seiros in the coming battle. Should the need arise, I hope you will rely on me. I will not permit any harm to come to the students of the Officers Academy. I'm reassured. That's good to hear. I can tell that you know what to do with the sword. It is perhaps my only saving grace. However, that does not mean every one of the Blue Lions will be joining us.
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess Annette must have had some reason for not coming along, huh? I suppose so. Yes. Okay.
You have my thanks.
The Duke has stamped out most of the troops who invaded Fraldarius.
Were you in Three Houses? I don't think so. So, like, that was my immediate guess was like, okay, who's your uncle? Do we know him? I don't really think we do. Maybe he was talked about, but... You look very sickly.
As things stand, a clash on royal soil and eventually within the capital is inevitable.
Oh yeah, what'd the first part say? The Duke has stamped out most of the troops who invaded Fhirdiad. Okay.
As you are the only blood kin I have, my lord, I pray we might find a way to resolve this conflict peacefully. Bah, what rubbish. He sings of conciliation, but I know a threat when I read it.
Okay, I know they just mentioned Rufus. I feel like they mentioned Rufus in Three Houses, though, as well. The name Rufus sounded semi-familiar, but yeah, I don't think we ever got a visual. Holy shit.
Shouldn't you take better care of a letter from your dear nephew, my lord?
It's you.
He's not expecting a reply. The creature means to slay me.
Your fear of Prince Dimitri runs deeper than I thought. You shouldn't have missed your chance 4 years ago in Dusker, or 2 years ago during the suppression of the rebellion. That's twice you failed to kill him.
I've learned my lesson. A lion's cub is still a lion, and one cannot slay a lion with a clumsy scheme. It's those monstrous eyes, Cornelia. They terrify me. The boy is a vicious animal, yet he attempts to feign actual grief that we can't find common ground. The aberrance of it shakes me to my core.
I understand completely.
Every night since I killed my brother, I dream a lion is ripping out my throat.
You'll run yourself ragged if you live your days in fear of revenge. You were meant to rule Fargus, and you have the power to make it so. Your royal army is the finest in the realm, and if I may be so bold, you also have me. Put your worries to rest, my king. Sleep deeply and without fear.
I'm so utterly tired. Tired of being afraid. Tired of what I've become. All of it.
I see. And how much longer until Tullus gives the word?
I know only that something is amiss in the Imperial capital.
Curse it all! I am not waiting 1,000 years for that doddering old fool to act. Rally the Western lords and their troops, and be quick about it. Have them make ready to intercept that whelp.
As you command, Cleobulus.
Cleobulus? I don't remember a whole lot about Cornelia, to be fair.
Positioned their troops on the capital streets.
Just that Cornelia was a boss in one of the maps. I remember it being a pretty neat map. It was a huge fortress battle. And that's really it.
So they can use the townsfolk as shields when we take the fight to them. With vulgar tactics.
Well, now that we know their strategy, our next move will be critical. A victory stained with the people's blood achieves nothing. We'll need to move our forces swiftly, but with caution. Dedue, has there been a reply from my uncle?
Nothing of yet.
I thought not.
Your Highness, will you truly be able to strike Rufus down when the time comes?
I will do what is required of me.
Preparations are complete, Your Highness.
The people are waiting for you, Dimitri. Let's not keep them any longer.
No, we'd best not.
The whole lion, speaking of like cutting Rufus down and the lion comparisons, and especially with how sickly Rufus looks, very, very big Lion King, like Simba and Scar, you know?
You're our commander, but you look like you're heading for a funeral. Could you maybe try not being so insufferable?
Apologies for my demeanor. I've more than a few things on my mind. But very well. Let's begin our final war, Council.
You look pale. Not keen on fighting your own blood?
Sadly, I saw this fight coming long ago.
Then what's the problem?
Now that I've brought the fight to the streets of the capital, I wonder if my actions are right. Most of the people here favor keeping the royal line of succession. That's because my father and the kings before him maintained peace inside these walls. But ever since my uncle seized power, the people have been forced to endure his licentious reign. Did you know they asked me to assume the throne before my time at the academy? They said only a true king could undo Rufus's misrule.
So why didn't you?
Because it would have divided the kingdom, just as it's doing now. Yet had I supported my uncle's claim, it would have been open rebellion.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't, yeah.
And the only way to prevent such a rebellion is to invade the capital and kill the regent. In other words, I cannot restore my grandfather's peace without first breaking it.
In that case, there's no reason to hesitate. You know fighting is the only answer here. You just have to accept it.
My apologies. I have a bad habit of agonizing over such things. And as all of you have come this far to help me, the least I can do is make an attempt at optimism.
All right. Defeat Rufus. So, let's see. Who do we change unit? We have everyone except Annette. All right. Well, I feel like I should swap people around. So let's see. We'll swap Ash with Felix.
Put them all down.
Dimitri with Mercedes. I saw the comment that apparently the Mercedes Dimitri support gets locked fairly early, so I'm probably gonna adjutant these two immediately. Dedu will put Sylvain.
If that's what you want.
And I don't want to swap. I can't swap Shez. Okay. And then we'll deal with Ingrid and then Annette when she returns in, I guess, the next chapter, if that is possible. But, okay. 15 minutes, 1,200 enemies. Let's get it going. Immediately pause, though. Okay. So...
We will proceed as planned.
Oh, wait, not guard.
We will proceed as planned.
Sign as adjutant.
Shall we?
Fight up
Let's
here.
give it a shot.
I'll do what
Felix. Who
It's
is
worth a
that?
shot.
Oh, okay. It's Gilbert, but then the red pot. I thought it was a big ponytail, like bun situation. I was like, I don't know who the hell that could be. All right, Ash.
I'm a little
over
nervous
there.
about this.
Dedu, really do whatever you want because Shez is on this side. I'm gonna tell Shez to go up here, and then I'm gonna switch to Sylvain.
Using the town's focus shields. What cow?
So Sylvain, Gordian Strike at 300 hits and above, increase attack range and damage dealt proportional to the hit count. Okay, Adept Flirt. When an ally of the opposite sex is nearby or is the unit's adjutant, increases the, okay, yeah, whatever. Order to attack, reduces damage received. And then his crest, 25% chance to slightly increase the damage dealt by combat arts.
And our first priority is to secure the people's safety. My uncle can wait. We'll start by eliminating guards on the capital perimeter. Commence the attack.
Okay. The fact that, you know what?
Hear you loud and clear.
I'm gonna tell him to come up
I'll
here.
make sure we'll go faster if we split into two groups.
Allow me. My turn.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Okay, have they stopped talking? I think they have.
They're coming. Shore up the defenses.
Pop. Okay, let's go here. So, Felix. Intense velocity. Dodge in the middle of an attack to increase speed by 1 tier for a period of time, or reach maximum speed tier after 7 dodges. And when you say speed tier, you mean like movement-wise? Or attack speed? Both? I can't really tell. Lone Wolf, when no battalion is deployed or if battalion endures is depleted, slightly increase the damage dealt to enemies. Okay, he has that in regular 3 houses as well. Increased damage dealt when ordered to seize. Okay. His crest, 20% chance to slightly increase the damage dealt by strong. It's
I almost broke a sweat there. Next.
Now die!
It's not over.
is there like a... It says up to 7 times. But... Can I can. It says level 1 in the corner. Well, I think level 1 is just
Perimeter is secure.
in general because it's unique skill level 1.
But ensure no harm comes to the people.
Okay.
Watch and learn.
So let's see.
I'll do what I can.
Felix,
It's
go in
worth a
there.
shot.
I'll do my best.
Ash, go out here.
Let's begin.
Dedue. Actually, Dedue go that way because you are more effective on the things over there.
I'll do my best.
Ash, go
I'm a
here.
little nervous about this.
Not a problem.
Shez. Really doesn't even matter what you do. Sylvain needs to go on this side.
I'll make short work of this.
And
Begin the
Ingrid
operation.
realistically also needs to go on this side.
No.
Okay. So Mercedes. Radiant Love. Attacking very slightly fills the unique ability gauge and gradually restores HP. When the gauge is full, press ZR to damage enemies and heal allies. It doesn't say nearby. Oh, but it's showing, okay. Nearby enemies and allies. Okay, big blast. That seems cool. Live to serve. Devotion. Okay.
Fhirdiad is large.
Neat.
We should divide and conquer.
Hey,
There's
are
no
the front
Sriracha in
gates still
heal.
closed off? We should probably open them up so we can get reinforcements in here, yeah?
A fine idea. And if things go awry, we might need another way out.
Okay, seize that to open. Sure.
Well, he's a valiant one. Clearly that apple did not fall far from the tree.
To think they would involve innocent people. We must end this battle as soon as we can.
Okay, Radiant Love. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong. Does good damage. Okay. Do one of these. Blocking, how dare you. What was... Okay, Dimitri did something. Sent him sky high.
Take this stronghold.
Please retreat.
Okay, Sure, where's Shez?
Not a problem.
Just doing whatever she wants, realistically.
I've got
Go over
this.
there. Okay, let me go to Felix. Tell Mercedes.
Let's give it a
Yeah,
shot.
go in there. All right.
Officers of Ether can offer disappointment.
Okay, so we have that.
In that case, fling open the gates. Sorry, Your Highness. Stole your thunder there.
So that was just the front gate, which, I mean... Oh, but allies pop in. Okay. I was going to say, that's not great.
You're all right. We should have never let it come to this. Do not blame yourselves. However, if you seek to make amends, lend me your strength and help me reclaim the capital.
Okay. How you're not dead with Shez sitting here. Kind of amazing.
I do this for His Highness.
Okay, so let's see. Where is Sylvain?
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure
Go there. To do an Ash.
Begin.
Let's
Our
see,
orders
you
are-
there. You
I'm a little
there.
nervous about this.
Let's
To
begin.
do. Actually, to do. here and Ash
I'll do my best.
here.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Shall we?
Stand.
One. Okay.
I'll do what I can.
It's like I'm
It's
trying
worth a shot.
to
Not a problem.
control
I've got
Felix. All right.
Let's start the attack.
Now, Sylvain seems very, very good. Like, as far as everyone's personal, like, Mercedes seems pretty good. Felix's, I can't even really tell if that's very useful. This one, though, this one is nice. Earth Splitter. Did you just dodge that? Stop your blocking. Okay. God damn. Okay, so where's Shez?
Not a problem.
Okay, we need to kill you because we can't do anything otherwise. And it's an axe or something. Why are we negative on? This is a fighter. I think it's the fighter, but they're using an axe, so it's misleading. But then the fighter has the fist icon.
Got you.
Hey, there's Shez. All right.
Forgive me, my lord. I see our enemy is somewhat competent. Deal with this Viscount Kleiman.
So what's opening where? Who
Worry
knows?
not, Cornelia. We will save Prince Dimitri from that vile puppeteer.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Who controls him?
Open the gates. Advancing on the castle. All right. So everyone's like centralized. Mercedes, go way back in there.
Let's begin.
To do
It's time
here.
to move.
I'll do my best.
Ash in
I'm a
here.
little nervous about this.
I'll do what I can.
Can't get in there yet. Let's go up
It's
here.
worth a shot.
Begin the operation.
You up here too, I guess.
Orders are clear.
And then
you loud and clear.
Sylvain. I guess one of
I'll
you
make short work of
guys.
this.
I think that's everyone accounted for. Looks to
We need to
be.
take care of those soldiers before we're boxed in.
I suggest we again divide our soldiers to deal with the multiple threats, Your Highness.
Okay. I don't have like anyone going over it with Felix. Hopefully that's fine. Okay. Hey, there we go.
Stand down.
Camera? There we go. It would not spin. Wait. There's someone right next. Okay, there's someone I target right next to me. I can't see them. And not having the upgrades, I feel it. I feel it big time.
Grant them no mercy.
I got this.
Let us take this stronghold.
I'll show you no mercy.
Stop blocking. Okay, that must be hard mode. They're blocking so often. It's so
Can we
annoying.
Please hurry and get this battle over with.
Yeah, I was like, come here.
Too easy.
Still another one we got to deal with, though.
Take it for ourselves.
Please, Your Highness, you must see reason. We're only doing our duty. Take it into custody. I have a lot of questions.
What's who's talking and where? Okay, I think Shez
Here, you lad. I'll make short work.
killed the horse guy. I think that's what's going on.
At once, Your Highness.
Shouldn't be reckless.
Die!
Goddess, we were able to
Hurry up, Jesus! This is why I didn't start the game on hard as well. Because this is what Warriors games does.
The town should be safe for the time being. Let's press on to the castle.
They just make everything really
the drawbridges up.
sluggish to
These
fight.
people are hopelessly outnumbered. Unleash our units from the strongholds and crush them all.
Okay, finally the middle opened. Where did Shez go? Shez, why?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of
Okay,
this.
Ash,
I'll do my best.
open
Let's
that.
move.
Let's
To do, fight you. Ingrid's still doing things over there. Okay.
This could be our chance. There are controls by the castle gates that lower the drawbridges. We can do so from within the strongholds.
Your Highness, the troops that escaped the castle have taken up position in the surrounding strongholds.
Oh, Ingrid got, okay.
That won't do. We must retake them at once and ensure the town is safe for good.
Seize all strongholds in Castle Town. Okay, we don't have access to that yet, but let's see here.
Oh, it's worth a shot.
Begin the
You
operation.
guys fight here. I'm going to swamp off Felix.
Give us the honor of joining you in battle.
All right, speed this up. There. Oh, I'm at it. No, here we go. Ha. Let's see. Oh, enemy wise. I was like, yeah, speed wise, we do need.
Not a moment too soon, it seems.
Need to hurry it along. One of these. Where the fuck am I? Wrong button. Oh, this isn't connected. Where did Sylvain? Okay.
Hear you loud and clear.
Well, that's fine. Go over there.
I'll make short work of this.
Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Let's begin. It's time.
Sure. Felix, okay, they did that.
I'll do what I can.
So let's have them both.
It's
You
worth a shot.
there.
Begin the operation.
Ingrid there.
Our orders are clear.
That should be everyone. Do I have Shadow? I do not have Shadow Step. Okay. Running it is. I'm pretty sure I told someone to go attack that, but here we are. That kill. Okay, we need 200 more. I should be able to do that.
That's the last of the strongholds. Things should be much quieter around here from now on.
Disable the controls. Okay.
The main entrance is blocked. We need to find another way in. Let's take the stronghold.
One of these just to get all the trash dudes out of the way. More trash. Clean up. So need 70 more. Okay. Whenever we have the... Okay, I was like, I can go in there, right? Yeah. Oh, did they do it?
Well done. Now to lower the...
Hey, good job, guys. All right.
You loud and clear.
Operate
Come
that.
on, let's get marching.
It's time to move.
Drawbridge.
I need 22 or 12 rather.
Good. Now, if we lower the other drawbridge, we'll be able to attack the enemy from both sides.
Clearly underestimated the royal whelp. Time for someone to put him in his place.
Hello. Both drawbridges are down. Can I really not? Is that door not open?
Both the east and west bridges. It's time to breach the capital, corner the traitors, and strike them down.
Cornelia.
My, this is your lucky day. I've decided that you deserve my personal attention.
Ah, fate. You truly are whimsical. Will today mark my death or his? Either way, this farce will finally come to a close.
I guess it doesn't open. Oh, she's behind that door. Do I really have to walk all the way around?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll make
You
sure
go that way. You go that way.
Let's begin. It's time
Just
to
assign someone
I'm a little nervous
something.
about this. Begin the operation.
That's all that matters.
I'll do what I can.
What's going on over here? Ah.
It's worth a shot.
Okay, let's go to Mercedes, I guess. Trying to... There's so many small, very, very small paths. All right, nothing like walking. It's like I'm playing a Yudral game. How fun. Man, what the objectives here. And just the map layout, not fun. Not really enjoyable. Okay, they're dead. So let's see. Shez still trying to get there. Is there... Okay. Let me... You know what? Let's do it this way. I will all-out attack right there. And then Shez, go here. Base captain. He'll die eventually. Here we go. Okay.
Breather.
To move this shit along. And as much as I wanted dialogue with this girl, where she's at, not happening.
Well, if you want my head, then come claim it.
Time to freshen
I
up.
intend
All right, we got dialogue with
We will defend our liege to the last.
Allow me.
Not a
Rufus, at least. All right,
Not a
will
problem.
Shez make it? Probably not.
Look at me, getting wrapped up in my fun again. But sadly, I must bid you farewell.
She's slippery, that one.
House Fhirdiad has endured the most ludicrous of accusations because of you.
And yet, they're all true. Just see how you use that monster in an attempt to seize the throne.
Thank you, Dimitri.
To not surrender. Which means he gives me no other choice. Do not
okay.
I'm coming too.
I should have killed you at Dusker when I had the chance.
Watch and learn.
How we doing? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I got the S rank, but Jesus.
We are moving Rufus to a cell and preparing him for questioning.
Good. Thank you. I will join you shortly. Raise your voices with me, friends. You fought hard this day, and now victory is ours.
Cool plot-wise, like I kind of like what's going on, but there's not been many missions that I've hated, to be honest. This is one. I do not like how this was structured. It was really fucking annoying for no reason. All right, 30 miles of level ups and skills and items and... Okay.
Something you feel like saying?
No.
All traitors get put to the sword.
Oh.
It's his duty as king.
Final words?
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do what I must.
Well, to perish by your hand, it is a fate that I much deserve.
Which leaves the Lords Elidor, Mateus, and Kleiman.
Everything going on, I really enjoyed. Just wow. Wow, was that not a fun mission?
We believe they, as well as many powerful Western lords, were accomplices in the assassination of the late king.
Wait. So, Elidor, Mateus, Kleiman. Okay.
Along with the Grand Duke, they seem to have received large sums of money and supplies from the imperial nobility.
It's Sylvain's Muppet Dad.
Thinking this to be recompense for the assassination in Dusker, we investigated the link further. In 1171, the mage Cornelia arranged for a certain powerful imperial family to come to the kingdom.
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel, brought Edelgard here in exile.
I was kind of thinking about Arundel when he said uncle, but it's like, well... Is that? But no, it would talk about Rufus.
Correct. We think Lord Arundel and his followers were behind the matter. They have deep ties to the imperial household.
As I suspected. You're a clever man, Margrave Gautier. Well done.
Thank you, Your Highness.
If we continue wringing information out of them at this pace, we'll soon have a clear picture of what transpired.
My uncle's attendants must also confess to the slaughter in Dusker. But now that things have come this far, we can't expect the Western Lords to stay silent. We need a way to keep them far from power.
Oh, there are always ways, provided you're willing to keep all your options open.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later. For now, spread word of what you have found to every palace and pub in the land. That should help keep the Lords in check.
Is that wise, Your Highness? If we announce that Rufus was involved in the tragedy of Dusker...
I will not feed my people half-truths. They deserve to know.
I've always admired that candor, Your Highness. Yet such news is sure to create a degree of unrest in the kingdom.
So you suggest we bury the truth? Should it somehow come to light, the people's faith in me will be forever shaken. If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
Fine words, though I doubt they'll appease the people of Duscur, nor the rest of Fargus, many of whom will not be so quick to forgive.
Ha! We thought you might say as much, which is why His Highness and I have devised a solution. I will resign the title of Duke and pass it to my heir.
What
Spare
would
me, Rodrigue.
that do?
One person with wild ideas is already one too many.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. Someone must bear responsibility for what happened in Duscur. People will naturally seek to point the finger at His Highness, and we need him unsullied if he is to lead. Someone has to get down in the mud and bear the slings and arrows for him. Who better for such a task than me?
I mean, given the Blue Lion's route in 3 houses, you're right.
Rodrigue will abandon his title and work with Dedue to restore harmony between our people. I'm not asking him to take his life. Rather, he offered to spend it to set things to rights.
In that case, we've only to deal with the issue of the throne. I believe we should move forward with your coronation straight away.
I agree. My time at the Officers' Academy was a valuable experience, but I belong here now. Obviously, Felix won't be able to return either. Have him come to me later, so I can deliver the news and an apology.
I've already had a word and told him what must be done. You've no need to apologize.
Yes, I have. As for you, Gustav, you'll also be staying here in the kingdom.
But I abandoned my homeland. There can be no place for me in Fargus.
I will make a place for you. I need your help. Lady Rhea will understand.
It would be my great honor, Your Highness.
Send word to the church and the lords. Count Galatea will be in charge of contacting the south. Now, there's another topic I'd like to discuss. I wish to reorganize my army. Since I have you all assembled, I'd like to hear your suggestions.
There is so much happening so quickly,
Dimitri?
it's hard to keep
Have you
track of
even
everything
slept since
going
the
on.
battle?
Never mind that. There's a favor I've been meaning to ask of you. It won't happen right away, but I'm considering the formation of a new private army. I need someone to captain them, and I was hoping it might be you.
And what does the leader of the kingdom need with a private army?
I fear my uncle may have rubbed off on too many of my knights. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's clear as day that bribery ran rampant. To rectify the matter, I'm looking into a complete reorganization of the army. These next several years will be an age of civil war, and I want to be surrounded with the best and most loyal soldiers I can find.
Well, that does sound interesting. Still, I'm just a regular old grunt. Why put me in charge?
Because this will be an army of commoners, not knights and nobles. A mercenary like you is far more likely to earn their trust than some stuffy noble who's never known a day of hardship. Please, allow me to be clear. This is not an order. If you'd rather return to the academy, you're free to do so.
Are you kidding? I'm in. Thank you, Dimitri.
Having put down Rufus's revolt and ended his uncle's life, Dimitri draws closer to the truth regarding the tragedy of Duscur, and also begins the process of ascending the throne. All the while, the Adrestian Empire deals with a fierce power struggle in its capital, Enbar, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Olmyran horde.
Yes.
Realizing the troubles of Fódlan will fall squarely on her
Awkward
young
pause.
students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
All right. Well, there we go. Very long chapter. Interesting stuff. I'm hoping maybe like a lot of what was organized politically and just like with all the houses, it just kind of like becomes more clear over time, or it's maybe not important given this game's track record with Golden Wildfire. It might not be important, but we'll see. But neat stuff nonetheless. And then we get the time skip. So we're gonna get thrust 2 years into the future for the next one. So that should be interesting. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.